Hi, this is Sango Designs and welcome to another tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to retouch this particular image you see on my screen. So I'm not going to waste much time, so I'm not going to make this video long as usual. So first of all, as you can see this beautiful image, this image is from Dirty Studio and it is shot by icaptures studios. And if at all you need this photography platform, you want raw files to be practicing, and you can visit this photography group and you find amazing raw files for your practice, and many more. You can the name of that studio is, or that photography group is Getty Studio, as you can see right here. Getty Studio. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do, and as you can see this image, so what I'm going to do first, I'll crop it for the Instagram size. So I'll make it 5 by 7, just like this is okay. Just pull it up a little, then I'll double click it, and boom, that's all. That is 5 by 7. So just come, if you can't see the 5 by 7, just come here, and this is it, 5 by 7. So what I'm going to do next, I'll just come and create a new layer by pressing Ctrl plus J on the keyboard twice. I'll come here, name this one as LF for low frequency, that is for short, and then the HF for high frequency. Then I'll come and hide the high frequency right here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come to filter, then come to blur, Gaussian Blur. What I'm do next is I'll just reduce the radius down. If I reduce the radius down, as you can see, so I'll just zoom where there is marked textures. Let me see where I can find marked textures. Yes, as you can see here, there is marked textures. Then I'll come and increase the radius until you can't see any textures or blemishes on the skin. So I'll take it down. Let's see, 8.8 is okay. So we can't see it well. Okay, let me just take it. Now it's okay, better. So I'll just hit okay. Then I'll come to the high frequency here and then check it. Then I'll come to image, come to apply image. This is where I want you to pay your maximum attention, so that you can miss this one. So what I'm going to do next, I'll come to source, that is the name of the image. I'll leave it. Then I'll come to layer, I'll select low frequency layer, yes. Then I'll come to channel, RGB. Then I'll come to blending mode, and I'll take it to subtract. Then make sure opacity is at 100. Preserve transparency, make sure you don't check it. Then the max, make sure you don't also check it. So just come to the scale here. The scale here, I'll make it at 2, and the offset 128, as you can see. And make sure you don't invert the button. Make sure the invert button here is not check. Is make sure you didn't check it, and make sure you don't check. Okay, so make sure the invert here is not marked. Okay, and the preview here, make sure the preview is marked. So what you are going to do then, you hit okay, then come to the blending option here, then come to the I'll come to linear light. So after I come to linear light, then what I will do next is I'll just group everything. I'll hold control on my keyboard, then I'll group everything by pressing Ctrl plus J, then I'll group everything. So I'll come and name it frequency separation. Frequency separation. Frequency separation. Frequency separation. Okay. Then I'll come and open this group and then come to the low frequency layer. So I'll come and I want you to pay maximum attention. This is where I'm going to show you how to set the mixer brush tool. And this is just the frequency separation. Actually, sorry, this is just the frequency separation that I just created. So I'll come and check the high frequency. And sorry, let's do with this one, mixer brush tool. So after creating the frequency separation here, so I'll just come to the brush here, right click and see, come to mixer brush tool. And if you can't find your mixer brush, you can come to these three dots, you can find your mixer brush tool. So what I'm going to do next, after I select my mixer brush tool, I'll come to this layer, then make sure I clean the brush. Make sure what is this? Make sure this layer 2 is unchecked, and make sure this layer 2 is checked, and then make sure come to the custom and then wait, make sure it is at 9 and load 75, mix 90, and flow make it 100, and then here you make it 10. Make sure you didn't sample all layers. So you zoom in the image, then come to the high frequency layer and hide it. Then I'll use the left hand bracket to reduce the size of the brush, and then the right hand to increase the size of the brush. So I think this is okay. So I'll start the mixing. Make sure I didn't zoom in too much. I'll start the mixing. So I'll just start blending the image like this. Make sure you blend from highlight to highlight, midtone to midtone, shadows to shadows, so that you can get an amazing skin tone. So that you can't even lose this one, the skin tones, and then the shadows and the highlights. Um, um, if you are new in this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are already in this channel, don't forget to like and wait for more amazing tutorials. As far as I'm mixing, the more is being plastic, the more I'm getting my results. So just continue mixing like that. Just continue mixing from, as you can see, I'm just mixing from shadows to shadows, from highlights to highlights, from midtone to midtone. As you can see, so just wait and let me mix it so that we can continue. And don't forget to also smash the like button if you're already in this channel. As I repeat earlier, this channel is just new, and I promise you I'm going to make a much. And if you are always liking and commenting, I promise I'll always sorry for that inconvenience. Just mixing. Make sure you mix from shadows to shadows, highlights to highlights, midtone to midtone. I'll increase the size of the brush here. As you can see, the reason why I didn't remove the blemishes, I want to get amazing skin textures. But if I remove the blemishes, I can't get the amount of texture that I need in this image. This image will look very amazing when we are done with this retouching technique, and you will enjoy this tutorial. As I said, and don't forget, you can find Dirty Studio on Instagram, and you see their images, and a lot of photographers are into that group. And if you can join, just visit that photography group, and you will become a better photographer or retoucher. As I said earlier, I'll just so after I finish mixing, then I'll come to the high frequency layer, then I'll check it. Wow, as you can see, we have gained much a lot of things. So you can see, let's see before and after, before after. So before, as you can see, I already unchecked the high frequency. There will be some particles that or some areas that we already miss, or I already missed during the mixing. So I'm going to create another frequency layer again, frequency separation layer again, so that I'll blend I'll mix the skin twice. So what I'm going to do next, I'll just come and create a new layer by pressing Ctrl Shift Alt E on the keyboard, and then create another layer too by pressing Ctrl plus J twice. And this is 3 layers that you are seeing on my screen. So what I'll just do here, I'll just create a layer again by pressing Ctrl. Sorry, I'll name this layer as LF for short, that is low frequency, and then HF for short, that is high frequency. I'll come and check it. Then come to the frequency, the filter, and I'll come to blur, Gaussian Blur. And now, as far as this is just the radios that we use for the first frequency separation. To get amazing skin textures and skin tones, and you have to reduce the radius for the second frequency separation, so that you won't get anything or you won't get any distraction through the frequency separation. So I'll just reduce it to 6, or yes, 6 is okay. Then I'll hit OK. Then I'll come to the high frequency layer and check it. Then what I'll do next is I'll come to the apply image. Then I'll come to image and apply image. Then I'll come to the layer, come to low frequency. As you can see, the skin textures that you are seeing on my screen right here. So the reason why I'm just having some mistake through my language or my English, I'm not feeling well. That is why, and you know, that is just it. So let's continue. So what I will do next is after I select the layer, just maintain the rest of the options and hit OK. Then I'll come to the blending mode. I'll change it to linear light. Then I'll group everything. I already tell you how to group focus separation layers. So I'll just come group everything. Control plus then I'll group everything. I'll rename this layer, this group by typing in FS, that is frequency separation 2, FS2. So I'll come and open this group. I'll come to the low frequency layer. I'll come to there. I hide it. Then I'll maintain my mixer brush tool. I'll maintain the settings here. Then if you can see this plus button, if you select the brush and see this plus, just make sure you turn off your caps lock key, and boom, this is it. So what I'll do next, wow, I'm having problem with my photo. Okay, now what we are going to do next is I will just start blending it again. This one I'm just going to make it, I'm not going to waste time to blend it. I'll just make it just light blending, so that I can get amazing results. Okay. All right. So after I finish the blending, so I'll come to the high frequency layer again, and as you can see, let's see the before and after. Before, after. Wow, wow, you have get much results. So, what? Okay. So what is going to be next is just continue with the retouching so that we can't I mean um so this layer is just a frequency stabilization layer. So what I'll do next in this video is just wait a minute. Um okay, let's see. Um okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the I want to remove the blemishes in this image. You can see a lot of blemishes through this image. So let's see the before after. So I'll just come to the high frequency layer, then I'll come to the patch tool, then I'll right click and select spot healing brush tool. So after I finish, then I'll zoom in. I'll use the right hand bracket to increase the size of the brush and use the left hand to reduce the size of the brush. So I'll reduce the size of the brush and I'll zoom in the image. Then I'll start removing the blemishes. Yes. Um just removing the blemishes like that. As you can see, this image have a lot of textures, skin textures in this model, skin of this model. Um and as you can see it's looking good. You can see just simple and easy and just simple and easy way to remove blemishes. And you can see um you see so I'll just continue removing the blemishes like that. um okay, so let's zoom here. um so okay, okay, so after removing the blemishes, what I'll just do next is what I'll do next is I'm going to flatten this image using my lasso tool. So I'll come to the low frequency layer, then I'll select the last come to lasso tool. If you can see the lasso tool, just right click and just select lasso tool. Then I'll come here and select what is this, new selection. Make sure it's on new selection and feather. I'll make it 30 or 30, 20 or 30. So for this I'm using 30. Then I'll come and select an alias, and then I'll come and I'll select the raw where I want to flatten the image. um yeah, I want to flatten it. So I'll come to filter after the selection. Now come to filter, come to blur, come to Gaussian blur. So I'll zoom in out. So what I'll do, just move the radius. As you can see, if I'm moving the radius, you can see it just flatten the image. So if I reduce it, you can see. So I'll increase the radius a little bit. At least 30 something is okay. 31.8 is okay. Then I'll hit okay. And let's see. Now boom. Now the image is looking good. I'll just flatten the image. So what I'll do next, I'll come this here. I'll do the select. Okay, let's do it like this. Select, right click and hit it, and come here. Right click, Gaussian Blur, and come here. Go Gaussian Blur. And the reason why I leave the nose, I don't want if I apply the that technique on the nose, and the nose will be too big. So I don't want the nose to be too big, or the nose will expand. So I've already applied using the mixer brush tool. So what I'll do next, I'll just leave it. So I'll come to the neck. I'll just right click to flatten it. Then boom. Then I'll come with this selection. Boom. Wow. Now the image is looking good. Amazing. Wow. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. As you can see, so after that, I'm going to do the dodge and burning of. Okay, let's see before and after. Before, after, before, after, before, after, before and after, before and after. So what I'm do next is I'm going to make the dodge and burning. So I'll just come close this group. Then I'll come to right. I'll just come to adjustment layers. Then come and select curves. Then I'll increase the size. Then I'll brighten it a little bit. Then I'll come to the white layer, and I'll press Ctrl plus I to invert on, and I'll press Ctrl plus I to invert. Then I'll name it Dodge. Then I'll come to the adjustment layer again. Come and select curves, reduce it. Then I'll name it. I'll invert it, and then I'll name it Ben. Name it Ben. Then I'll select the dodge layer, and now right click and select the brush tool. I'll come and make sure opacity is at 100, flow 100. Then I'll reduce the flow to 42. Then I'll right click and select soft round brush, and make sure hardness is at 0%. Then I'll increase the size of the brush, and I'll paint the highlighted area, or where there is highlights. Okay. Okay. So I'll come to the bend layer too. Come and apply where there is shadows. and okay. So I'll group everything after the touching and burning. Sorry. Okay. So I'll group everything and I'll leave it. So I'll open the group. I'll reduce the opacity to 45. Okay. So let's see before and after. Before, after, before, before, after. Boom. Now the image is looking more amazing. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to whiten the eyes. And again, so what I'll come to adjustment layer, then I'll select the hue and saturation, and then I'll come to saturation and reduce it, and I'll increase the lightness a little bit. I'll reduce the okay, it's looking good. So what I'll do next is I'll come and um I'll invert it. Okay, I'll invert it a little. So I invert it. So I'll increase the flow to 100. Then I'll zoom in the image. I'll reduce the size of the brush, and I'll start to whiten the eye. Um, okay, okay. Come to the other eye. I'll whiten it. Then I'll come to the teeth here too. I'll whitening the teeth. Then I'll come to this. Where is it? Layer thumbnail. Then I'll select. I'll come to the lightness. You can come to the lightness and increase the size if you want to brighten it or darken it. And you can see, you can increase a little bit. Boom. And I'll leave it this way. As you can see, it's very white. You can add the saturation a little bit saturation. Okay, so I'll leave it this way. Okay, so what I'll do next, I'm going to add a little 5 let me just add 20% color grading to this image. What I'll do next, I'll create a new layer again by pressing Ctrl Shift Alt E, and then I'll press Ctrl J again. Then I'll come to filter, come to camera raw filter. Just wait a minute, and this is my camera raw filter. And what I'll do next, I'm going to add a 20% color grading to this image. So the 20%, 80% will be the loot, the area of the loot, and then that is just the end of the color grading of this image. And what I'll do next, I'll come and reduce the highlights down a little bit. I'll reduce it a little bit, and shadows, I'll open up the shadows a little bit. And white, I'll open it a little bit, and then blacks, I'll reduce it a little. and this is okay. And texture, I don't apply this to my image or to certain image like this. I don't apply it. And vibrance, I'll add a little bit vibrance. And then if I'm done, so what I'll do next is I'll come to curves and then add some light, a little bit of light. Just yes, let me make it 11. It's okay. So color mixing, I don't need much color, so come to the oranges right here. No, I don't need that thing. So yellows, no, and that is all. So what I'll do next is let me come to the white balance. Yeah, let's see the temperature. Yes. Let's see before and after. So this is the before and after. So I'll hit okay, boom, I'm done. So what I'll just do next, as you can see, I'm done with the retouching. So what is the next? The next technique is to color grade this. What I'll do next is I'll just come to this layer, adjustment layer. Then I'll select color lookup. Yeah. So I'll select the color lookup. Then I'll come to load 3D load. And I'll click on it. I'll be creating a video on how to create a loot, and so stay tuned and stay tuned for that tutorial. I'll be creating I'll be making a tutorial on how to create skin tone loots and in Photoshop. So stay tuned for that. So for this image I want Melanie skin tone. So this is this Sango photography Melanie. So I'll select it, and as you can see it is too much. So I'll just come to the opacity here. I'll reduce the opacity down. I'll reduce it down. As you can see, let me make it 40. No, for Melanie, yeah, let me make it this way. Okay, let me make it 65. So as you can see, right, for this, let's see the before and after, and that is it. So what I'll do next is I'll just come. You can see this image is very dark. Until I just apply the loot. This is Melanie. So as you can see, this image is very dark. So I'll just come to the adjustment brightness tool. Sorry, adjustment layer. Come to brightness and contrast. I'll increase the brightness a little bit. You can see it's looking better, and I'll leave it. Wow, I see. I'll leave it this way. It's better. So okay, okay. So let's see before, after. That is just it. That is just all before, after. So let's see before, after. So let's group everything together. Okay, let's group everything together, and I'll come group everything. So let's see before and after, before. Boom. So that is just it. So what I'm going to do next is I'll just come and clean the background. As you can see, the background is very dirty and it's not looking good. So I'm going to clean the background. So I'll just come Control Shift Alt E again, and just Control Shift Alt E on the keyboard. Okay, so I'll create Control plus J. Yes. What I'll do next, I'll create a new layer here. So I'll come and name this one L. I'll name it this one okay, let's make it LF, low frequency, and HF, high frequency. And I'll come and check it and come to filter blur, Gaussian blur, and I'll reduce it to at least 4.8 is okay, and I'll hit OK. Then I'll come to high frequency layer. I'll come to image, apply image. I'll come to the layer, select low frequency layer. As I'll hit OK. Come linear light, and I'll name this one background cleaning, backdrop cleaning. Let's make it backdrop cleaning, backdrop cleaning. So I'll open it, come to the low frequency layer, and I will come then select mixer brush tool. I'll leave the same settings, so I'll just come start to whiten it, to clean it. So I'll just come, so let me just check it. So I'll just start. This video is very long, and if you are watching it, just continue watching it, and it's going to be more good and amazing tutorial. So, and this tutorial is very educative, and I know this video is too long, and just never give up and don't quit. You are going to learn a lot from this tutorial, and this tutorial is I use all the retouching technique in this tutorial. About 50 or about 70% of the retouching technique I use in this tutorial. So stay tuned and wait for more amazing contents. And this is Sango Designs. Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you are also new in this tutorial, if you are also new in this channel, please subscribe and share and comment. And I'm not seeing any comments in this tutorial, but please comment and like. And if you want, you can share to your friends who need this type of tutorials. And stay tuned for more amazing content. And stay tuned for more amazing content. And I'm going to be creating a website so that I can put a retouching packages and actions, loot, presets, and many more, so that you can go and purchase it, and I can be dropping some free actions so that you can also go and download to make your work faster and easier and amazing. And so stay tuned for more content. So let's see. Come and check it. Boom. Wow. Let's see before, after. Wow. Good. So thank you for watching this video. So let's see before and after for this. Before and after. So thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more amazing tutorial. Thank you very much.